There you go. We the people guaranteed to take you from bronze to bronze.
Slide my DMs.
Hi everyone, I am here with the reigning #1 Apex Predator and the host of the LGS Championship, We the People. Peep, how are you finding the LGS Championship?
It's insane, man. I finally got an opportunity that I've been asking for like years, you know, to just get on there. And I've really wanted interviews because I felt like that was something ALGS was missing. So I was talking to my friends from EA and like, guys, you guys need interviews. You have 120 of the craziest characters in the world, you know, of the Apex community in one place. So they hit me up, you know, and now it's just getting the crowd hyped, and it's insane, man. Getting to hang out with all my friends. I'm friends with like 80% of the pro players, so it's so sick, man. It's a blessing.
Now, I heard today that you may have called the crowd chat, right? Did you?
I'm guilty of that, yeah. I was in the zone, man, and just force a habit, you know. I was like, chat, make some noise. I was like, oh, crowd. They laughed though, you know.
True, so. There you go. How are you finding hosting? Obviously, I know everybody knows you stream, right? Are you thinking about it like they're a chat? Is that why it slipped out? Because you're just in that sort of streamer mode when you're here presenting at LGS?
Yep. I think it's really like just force a habit of talking to a mass group of people that it sort of came out. But hosting is amazing. Like, it just, you feel the energy of the crowd, you know, you got your boys behind you, and it's like, I don't know, I've been playing Apex for 4.5 years, so to be able to get a chance to like represent my community at the biggest stage in the world, it's insane, man. It's a blessing, seriously.
And then how did you feel when, you know, you had the offer, when EA LGS got in touch with you and said, hey, look, would you come over and host the LGS Championship? How did you feel when that moment happened?
I was actually live on stream.
Chat, you are looking at the newest host at ALGS Champs.
It was one of the coolest moments. Like, I will never forget this a day in my life.
And then, you know, to talk about you, obviously, last season was your breakthrough, right? So many awesome things happened for you last season. You signed now to Luminosity as a content creator. You were the #1 Predator. What was that grind like, you know, for those at home? How difficult was it? How did you find the passion every day to wake up and, you know, go for that big target? You have the highest LP ever in the history of the game for now, right?
Yeah. It was cool. It wasn't easy. I know in season 17 the matchmaking was the easiest it's ever been, right? But you know, I had to go up against people that were just ratting in trees. I almost lost #1 Pred on PC to a guy who was just sitting in corners every single game and account sharing. But it was a blessing, man. Like, I've been streaming for 4.5 years consistently since Apex came out. And I've always, like, every streamer's dream is to blow up the stream, right? And to also say, like, I was the #1 player in the entire world for that season. It's surreal, but it was a grind. There were days where I was sleeping 3-4 hours to make sure I was getting on it. One of the months I hit 460 hours, bro. And let me tell you, that was the month I hit #1 Pred. But it was like such a rush, you know, to see averaging, you know, 70 to 100 viewers for 4.5 years. And then all of a sudden you turn on the stream within an hour, you have 1,000 people from around the world to just vibing, you know, like, it's a dream, man. It's a blessing.
Do you think you'll ever go for #1 Pred again?
Yeah, I've gotten that question so many times here, and since the new season started, I would love to, right? Just to kind of shove it in the haters' faces that they were like, you know, it wasn't just season 17, it was the grind. I think the toughest thing for any ranked grinder is having a consistent squad or consistent squads to play with. So we have like group discords with you know, pro players and like top ranked grinders, and I'll post them there, and a lot of people have just been losing passion. So if I can find some guys that have some passion, that want to, you know, take it to the next level, absolutely, man. I'd so be down. I just need to make sure I don't have anything.
Yeah, anything big going on. You were the #1 Predator. Do you think you could coach a player from bronze, the average bronze player, to like diamond or masters?
Diamond, he was an average bronze player?
Yeah, if it's just an average bronze player, do you think if they were able to hit you up and get personal We the People coaching,
Yep.
how high do you think you could take them?
I could definitely probably get them to, so it goes bronze, silver, gold, plat. I could probably get them to high gold, right? Because I think if you're stuck at a bronze level, I don't think it's necessarily game sense that's holding you back. I think it's mechanics, right? And unfortunately, I can't teach you mechanics. I could give you some scenarios that you can run in the firing range to work on. But at the end of the day, it's response time, it's aim, you know. I definitely could not get into the diamond or masters in a, you know, maybe if it was season 17.
Yeah, maybe.
But
Get them in all the trees, right?
yeah, no, I could definitely get them to like high bronze or,
High gold.
High gold.
There you go. We the People guaranteed to take you from bronze to bronze.
Slide my DMs.
Yeah, but like generally, what advice? Obviously, people, you know, they look up to you, they respect the grind. People have, you know, aspirations of maybe taking that leap from diamond to masters, or from masters to maybe trying to hold pred, or even just get the screenshot for the first time.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to those people, not just about in-game, but also self-care, looking after yourself, you know, being healthy while, you know, trying to grind Apex? Because we know the rank system takes time, right? It takes time to get to where you want to be.
Absolutely. I mean, dude, I'm the wrong guy to ask about health. Let me tell you something.
What advice would you give from your experience that you maybe wish you had done?
I just think people hate when I say this, right? Because I get asked this question so many times, like, how do I get better at the game, right? Because at the end of the day, for you to go from a certain rank to another rank, you got to get better at the game. The only way you're going to get better at the game, undoubtedly, is playing more. The more you play, the better you'll get. You know, there's not like a switch that you could just turn on and say like, oh, dude, I'm better now. You know, it's a grind. And one thing to all the viewers, like, don't compare yourselves to streamers, right? In the sense of gameplay, right? Like, this is literally our job to play the game for 10 hours a day or however many hours. And I feel like some people are really tough on themselves, like, oh man, I'm so bad at the game, blah, blah, blah. Like, I wish I could play like you. It's like, dude, if your job was to game for a living, which is a blessing. I just thought about it, bro. Like, I get to play video games for a living.
Yeah, right? And you get to host ALGS Championship, the biggest Apex event in history.
It's crazy. It blows my mind sometimes. And when I go back home to Boston and hang out with like high school friends or college friends, they're all like, dude, you play video games for a living, bro. It's like crazy. Living the dream, man.
Is there anyone you'd like to shout out, give thanks to on your journey? You know, who's been big contributors and big inspirations to you on your journey to getting here?
Definitely start off with my parents and my family. Greatest parents in the world, man. Made me feel like I could do anything in life. My chat, I have people that have been with me since I was on PlayStation, bro. Before Cam, before anything. They're just so supportive, man. And just, we have like one of the greatest communities ever, man. It's just so loving and people got each other's backs. And my gamer friends, the people I rank with, the streamers I look up to, who, you know, a lot of them I'm friends, like really great friends with now. They helped a lot on the journey with, you know, raids or advice and stuff. And then this guy, Tom, not you, right?
Yeah, I say, don't.
But
I've not done anything, mate. Absolutely not me.
No, so I got a good story for you guys. So 3-something years ago, I was thinking about quitting streaming, right? Because I wasn't seeing any growth. And with anything in life, I like to just see that I'm getting better at something, right? So I was still a full-time realtor in Boston, and you know, I was just losing so much money in the sense that I was just streaming instead of doing real estate things. So I was thinking about going back to real estate, right? But I hated it. You know, the only time I was happy was when I was getting paid or when I was spending the money. Gaming was a real passion, but at the end of the day, you have to be able to pay your bills. I got student loans. So one day I'm hanging out with my friend Chris, and we're getting dinner at Kelly's in Massachusetts. All my Massachusetts people will know Kelly's. We go through the drive-thru. I forget to get a drink. I tell him to pull over. I need to go get a drink. So I walk in, and while I'm walking up to the counter, this guy's giving me like a weird look, right? And in my head, I'm like, what the hell is this guy looking at, man? I get like 5 feet from the counter, and he looks at me and says, dude, you play Apex? bro, I instantly like just started smiling, and I was like, yeah, dude. He's like, bro, are you We the People? When he said that, it was one of the coolest moments in my life, because I was still a small streamer. I was averaging maybe like 50 viewers, and he's never watched the stream, just followed me on Instagram because I'm from Boston, he's from Boston. So we just chatted for 5 minutes, and then he gave me a free chocolate frap, and he was the reason I never quit streaming, man. And I felt like it was like a sign of God, like, hey, this is your path, man. Go, you know. Tom from Boston, man.
It's a great story. You know, shout out to all the Toms.
Shout out to all the Toms, man.
So you mentioned that path. Where's that path taking you next? You know, what is in the pipeline for We the People? Do you want to do more events like this? Are you going to be going back and concentrating on your stream, or are you even, has maybe this reignited a little bit of desire to compete in the LGS as well? Preseason qualifiers in year 4, maybe?
Yeah. I mean, as a gamer, dude, I'm super competitive. Love to win. One of my dreams is to play at an Apex LAN, which I would have, I think, 2 years ago, because I won the ALGS LCQ. But it was during COVID, so I had to play an online tournament.
Right.
But one of my dreams is to play at a LAN, so I would love it. I can't wait to go back. I miss my chat, man, honestly. And we're definitely going hard on the streams. You know, you can't take your foot off the gas. But this is something special as well, dude. Like, to be able to see the community and have people come up to you like, yo, what's up, peeps? Like, blah, blah, blah. Can we get a picture? Can I get your, like, that's still so surreal to me. It's like, I feel like a celebrity, bro. And I did my first ever meet and greet yesterday. And the smiles on some of the people's faces when they met me, and they're asking me questions about the rank 1 grind or, you know, whatever. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Well, We the People, Apex is for now reigning #1 Apex Predator, host of the LGS Championships. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak to me.
Thank you, man.
Good luck for the rest of the show, and good luck with your grind when you get back home.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.